by the grace of God, I'm not dead, I'm not in jail. I'm happy with that. I'm cool. Because when I look back, I don't know how I made it this far. I don't know how I'm able to even like form a complete sentence with some of the things I've been through.
We start hearing stories. You know, your daughter was over Riverside shooting up somebody's house, that type of thing. That's when I realized the level that she was on. Okay, other than that, I didn't know.
So I think growing up in those places taught me what was important very, very early. You know, how important family was, how important having and your livelihood as a family, your friends, like what loyalty actually is, what respect is, what love is supposed to mean versus what it might be, you know, how it might maybe being shown to you, stuff like that. So I think those growing up in environments like that, you know, depending on how you internalize the things that you're seeing, you know, it starts to shape your perspectives of everything in life very quickly.
Oh my God, you actually got a camera in my house.
Oh my God, you actually got a camera in my house.
Oh my God, why would you have this camera in my house? Yes, I definitely have moments where I feel like Kev is the big brother and I'm the little sister. Even like, you know, when I was pregnant and stuff, like, because Kev has always been able to be rational. I'm not, you know? So there's a lot of times that I will be about to do some dumb ass shit and I'll call Kev, and just the tone in his voice, he has that. Like he keeps me grounded. Like I think he's the only person that can really do that.
Kev was like, are you really going to buy those mounts? I was like, yes, Kev, I'm going to buy them. It's your school picture.
Oh,
Just
this
buy
where it
two
all
of them
began.
out.
You worry about school
Look at
pictures,
you.
Yeah.
making us walk to Davis
Well, the thing
15
is-
miles
exactly.
to Davis.
Guess what? Guess what? What did it teach you?
Probably.
What
What?
did it teach you?
What did what
Independence. Well, I had to
I'm
be
curi-
I had to be the work to
Right.
work.
Right.
You had to be the school.
Mm-hmm.
So how was you gonna get there?
Pat and Turner.
Thank you.
There you have it.
Yeah. You survived it, didn't
Oh,
you?
snap.
Yeah,
Look
but
at her.
your daughter started
She
the
started-
gang at 12 years old. What are you talking about? Are you oblivious to what happened?
No.
I'm not.
You
I ain't
crazy.
got no gang.
Yeah. You what?
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
Anyway.
hold up.
No, wait now. No, wait.
Look, you have to live in your
Wait.
truth.
That same role I had in Camden kind of just carried over when I got here. That led to me selling drugs. I always fought to not be that. Even though like it felt like it was just me, and sometimes I would slip, like, but it would be instances where I'd be like, you know what, this ain't it. I know I can be better. Yeah, but they called
Oh, you young, that's right.
yeah, I just say something hard.
And a lot of that from me is what I'm saying. A lot of it I didn't never ever know about it because he never exposed me to it. That was the good thing about him. He
It
never
sure was.
exposed that life to me.
I never want to make it seem like my pops was like this totally negative person, even though I dealt with a lot of negative shit with him being my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot from him, whether it was through the good or the bad. But like, I just think, you know, it's hard sometimes to talk about him without mentioning the shit that you went through being a part of his family. You know what I'm saying? So in doing that, I never want to just paint him as a bad person, but it's like, if I talk about the things that he did, it's not many people that's not gonna look at him as a bad person. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just the actuality of it. Like it was like a lot of things that my father taught me about being a man, but there was also a lot of things that I learned from him on what not to do and how not to treat a woman and what not to do when I have a wife and kids, what not to do. You know, I paid attention to those things.
When I look back on it, if it wasn't for my dad doing some of the stuff that he used to do on his good days, little things like, you know, getting our clothes or, you know, just taking us little places or making sure we had our hair done, hair cut. Like, he was always on top of that. I guess that was the military in him. Like, he ain't play no games. You had to be fly. Like, he don't play. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we looked good, but where's the rest?
I could have turned a lot of situations that was just a little struck match and blew it out instead of pouring gasoline on it. You know what I mean? Because that was me. Like, you strike the match, all right, I'm bringing the gas, kerosene, all that. You know what I mean? We're going to blow this shit up.